Welcome to Psychology Refresh. Today we're going to go over the 8 weird habits of an ENFP personality type. Make sure to watch each one of them and find out if you have any of them. If the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator assessed you as an ENFP, campaigner, social butterfly personality type, chances are you have some weird and peculiar habits. Now, being labeled as weird or awkward might have negative connotations, but for certain people, it can be appealing and separates them from the usual. ENFPs can certainly be labeled as odd or peculiar, but this is largely due to people's inability to look beyond the surface. Campaigners take a different approach to things, which can be perplexing to some others and cause them to misunderstand where the ENFP is coming from. Campaigners are quite unique, and some of their traits and behaviors can be very bizarre. Find out if you have any of these weird habits, and remember, if you do, think of it this way: you are not some weirdo because of this. You just possess some distinctive features which are typical for your personality type that don't necessarily fit into particular social conventions, and they are often characterized as weird. Furthermore, most of them can help in reaching personal growth and self-improvement, so it is very beneficial to know them. Here are 8 weird habits of an ENFP personality type. Number 1. ENFPs have a favorite place: their heads. ENFPs are dreamers with very vivid imagination, which can make them appear disorganized at times. They can appear to be lost in contemplation, which can make people think they're weird. They may look to be distracted while speaking with someone, or they may struggle to focus on one subject at a time. This is due to the ENFP's inner world being extremely complex and bursting with new ideas and thoughts. Campaigners find themselves drawn in other areas, eager to fully explore those concepts and unique ideas. This dreamy aspect has the potential to make them appear strange, especially to those who don't comprehend them on a deeper level. This vivid imagination makes the ENFP's inner thinking more complex at times, yet they don't always feel as if they can stay focused on the current moment like some individuals can. Number 2. ENFPs appear to be flirtatious all the time. ENFPs have a reputation for flirting, which isn't wholly unfounded. They are outgoing individuals with a natural charisma that allows them to easily connect with others. When it comes to flirting, the campaigner may be rather lively, and they frequently know exactly what to say to pique someone's interest. They have a natural way with people who are charming, especially when they are relaxed around them. ENFPs have a way with words, and their romantic side allows them to create a flirty appeal when necessary. However, sometimes it may appear as they flirt with everybody, as they are so gregarious and outgoing that people may find it weird. Number 3. ENFPs are nonconformists with an attraction for odd things. ENFPs cherish honesty and sincerity and will not pretend to be someone they are not. This helps them stand out, and they often appear to be one of a kind and distinct from others. When the campaigner is inspired or excited about something, they want to express it without hesitation. It is both emotionally and mentally tiring for the ENFP to have fake things or pretend for the benefit of someone else. They quickly devolve into a shell of their former self, especially if they are under pressure to conform. People may misunderstand or dismiss the ENFP because of their exaggerated and even dramatic personality. Campaigners find it difficult to be anything less than completely genuine, and this is what they seek in others. Because the ENFP does not want to ignore particular hobbies or interests just because they aren't popular, this can make them appear weird at times. They are occasionally drawn to things that are unusual, and others may think this habit is very odd. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 4. ENFPs are masters of procrastination. ENFPs who love to have a good time may devote all of their efforts to having this good time or pursuing their many interests rather than finishing their work and achieving their work responsibilities. Emergencies and minor calamities are not uncommon since they tend to put things off until the last minute. However, ENFPs don't exist in a vacuum, and their actions can have an impact on others. Coworkers and family members are frequently left to clean up that mess. Number 5. ENFPs are not a fan of rules and directives. ENFPs are naturally curious individuals with thoughts that can wander in a variety of directions. People may perceive the ENFP as unusual or misunderstand them as a result of their ability to conceive so many various things and concepts. They prefer letting their imaginations roam and can come up with amazing, creative, and unique concepts and patterns as a result. This can appear a little unrealistic at times because ENFPs enjoy imagining things that aren't fully conceivable or feasible. Instead, they prefer to let their imaginations wander a little, occasionally straying into what appears to be another reality. This offers them a distinctive perspective on life and people, which can be perplexing at times. They don't believe in simply doing what is asked of them and will occasionally wander from the road in front of them. ENFPs desire to be able to truly explore themselves and the world, desiring to have a one-of-a-kind experience. It's about being truthful and being free to discover the magic and originality of their own brains for them. ENFPs dislike being directed or told what to do, which can set them apart from others and make them appear unusual or even weird from a young age. Number 6. ENFPs don't take action or finish the projects. ENFPs have a proclivity for coming up with more ideas than they can handle. It's as if their thoughts become hyperactive, flinging wonderful ideas at each other without pausing to consider them. All of the ideas appear to be equally essential, yet none of them receives enough attention to become tangible. People consider it as a weird habit since campaigners have great ideas, but they are not taking any direction. ENFPs definitely lack clear direction and plan. Even if an ENFP chooses to work in a particular direction, the chances of finishing the project are minimal. Campaigners are so used to being interested in a variety of things and getting distracted that they rarely complete tasks. Number 7. ENFPs are always late. Making arrangements with an ENFP might be difficult, especially for those who are more punctual. Campaigners are usually late and full of apologies, but it appears that no matter how hard they try, they can't help themselves. The ENFP is unable to be on time for 2 reasons. Either they have trouble calculating the amount of time it will take to complete a task and are prone to becoming sidetracked, or even if ENFPs start their preparations early, they are prone to become distracted, and before they know it, it is time for them to be somewhere else. Number 8. ENFPs can be extremely awkward. While ENFPs are gregarious and pleasant, this does not exclude them from being awkward at times. Campaigners are socially awkward by nature, but it doesn't stop them from enjoying social situations and communicating with people. ENFPs who learn to embrace their uncomfortable side and don't care as much about how others perceive them will be seen as a lot more appealing and endearing. They are fantastic at establishing friends and making connections, especially as they get more comfortable with their shyness. The awkwardness comes from their creative mind's proclivity for wandering off in many places, making them appear distracted or even baffling by others. This occasional awkwardness is a very weird habit of an ENFP personality type. These videos will be really helpful for you.